We've all been mistaken for being someone else or for doing something that we haven't done. But when I was mistaken for being the father of my best friend's child, yes, you heard me, the father of my best friend's child, it had me saying, what? Okay, I know, you're trying to figure out how did that happen. Well, it all happened when, after a few months after the birth of her child, she noticed that her daughter kept getting sick and was breaking out in rashes. So she took her to the doctor, and after trying to figure out what it was, doctor asked her a whole bunch of questions. Turned out that she was allergic to a lot of things. And as the doctor was explaining these things, my friend was like, she has the same allergy as my friend Dan. So the doctor asked her a few more questions. And then it was like, and she just kept answering them. But she always referred to me as just Dan. She never said she, her, or anything else, just Dan. So as the doctor kept asking her questions and she kept explaining it, he came to the conclusion that Dan, me, was her husband. So she was like, no, Dan is my friend. Once again, not clarifying that Dan is a female. So he was like, where is Dan right now? So she said, well, Dan's overseas in Iraq. Reason he asked that question because he wanted me to come in to do some testing. And I guess it finally dawned on her that the reason he was asking all these questions was because he thought I was the father. So then she had to explain, no, I'm married. Once again, not explaining that I'm a female, just using my nickname Dan. Then she has to go and say, hey, wait a minute, I'm not cheating on my husband. And then it dawned on her that he thought I was a guy. So then she had to backtrack and explain that no, Dan is short for Danielle, and she's been overseas the whole time that she was pregnant. So then he goes and he asks, well, could it be that I was a donor? And she was like, no, she didn't donate any eggs or anything like that. And it was just so funny because her daughter literally had the same allergies as I do. I mean, down to everything that I have as an allergy, her daughter had. So I guess I could understand where the doctor thought that my friend was stepping out. Even though, hey, I don't mind kids and stuff like that, but to be mistaken for a father, go figure. But, hey, you never know. Stranger things have happened. But it gave us all a good laugh. And what made it even funnier is that, strange enough, when she told me this story, I was I had actually came back into the country maybe 2 months, give or take. And strange enough, she was the first person I called. Not family, but it was her. Well, she's just like family, so I guess it counts. So after she told me the story and we had a good laugh about it, the next person I called was my mom. And the first thing out of my mouth was, Mom, I have a daughter. Personally, I think I actually heard my mom drop to the ground. Because one, she was like, knowing me, having a kid, really? And then trying to figure out how was that possible when I was stationed overseas. So I was like, Mom, hold up, calm down, I'm just joking. So after I explained it to her, she was like, hey, that was a pretty good joke. But hey, all in all, father, mother, aunt, does it really make a difference? You know. But it's a nice story that I like to tell every now and then. It's also a nice story that she likes to tell every now and then. It gets a good laugh out of people. The one time in my life that I was a father instead of a mother. Go figure.